cat's out of the bag. I'm shocked we've kept this a secret for so long. In 2 weeks, my show is coming out, which I'm so excited for. And also my business, which I think there's been a lot of curiosity about.
I think we can all agree on the whole that Meghan Markle's game plan, up until this point, has been useless. Everything she touches fails, and that is because she has completely missed the point. And so far, it's looking like, as ever, will be another venture to add to the pile of disasters left in her wake. Let's get to the crunch. If you're feeling young and foolish and adventurous, now is the time to venture down to that tiny little button that says subscribe and join our lovely Crown Crunch family. So, what has Meghan gone and done now? Well, still a twit, as ever. She has assumed wrongly that people like her, just the way she is. Newsflash, Meghan, we don't. So continuing as ever to believe that is detrimental.
And I've been waiting for a moment to share a name that I had secured in 2022. And this is the moment. And it's called As Ever. As Ever essentially means as it's always been.
What Meghan needs is her character arc. She needs to wake up and smell the roses and understand that if she stays on that path she's on, as ever, forever, we the people are not just suddenly going to begin to believe her lies and buy her fakery and forgive her for all the nasty little things she's said and done and turn a blind eye to her hypocrisy. No, certainly not if she is going to keep chugging on as ever. She needs to change, grow, evolve in some way. She needs, if anything, a rebrand, a total overhaul, and a brand name that signifies that she has seen the light. But failing to understand that, she has chosen As Ever as her new brand name, which is quite frankly insulting to her audience and a real testament to her IQ. As Ever suggests that she has leaned into her existing image ever more, like a stubborn stallion. And so we are to believe that here comes Meghan as ever. She is a liar as ever, and a kook as ever, and a grifter as ever. And as ever, a fake and a backstabbing social climbing fraud. So if you had high hopes for this new series on Netflix, egotistically named With Love Meghan, if you had hopes that it would shine a new light on Meghan, show off some redeeming feature that she has kept hidden for all of these years like Gollum, well, sorry, because As Ever will bring you nothing but more of what we've seen so far from Earth's most narcissistic megalomaniac. So, looking more deeply at her latest Instagram announcement that she has rebranded from American Riviera Orchard to As Ever, really shows that she has just gone from one long-winded name to something just as tedious and yet somehow even more forgettable. If she had entered a contest to come up with the most rubbish brand names, she would certainly come out on top every single time. But aside from the rebrand being lackluster, she also had to lie. Why can't she do a 30-second video in which she tells the truth for the entirety of the video? Is that too much to ask? She claims that the reason for the name change is due to the brand American Riviera Orchard limiting her product range only to things grown within that area, when actually the reason is that she has been struggling to get the trademark due to it being a geographical place, and apparently you're not allowed to use geographical place names as trademarks. So there has been a legal battle going back and forward for the last, well, since she announced it until this moment. So since last year, 2024. Also, let's not forget that she doesn't have any products. So it doesn't matter where they come from because there aren't any. Then the most painful thing about this video is when she brags about her partnership with Netflix. She cannot help but name drop anyone and everyone at any given moment. It is so self-indulgent, it's vomit-inducing. She states that they have come on board with As Ever. Netflix has come on board with As Ever. And when I should be thinking, great, good for you, Meghan, what I'm actually thinking is, Have the people at Netflix lost their minds? Have you seen this woman's resume? She went from struggling minor celebrity to semi-famous-ish influencer, yet I had never heard of her until she married Harry. Then she became actual royalty, which she single-handedly managed to mess up beyond repair. Then back to terrible influencer, in which the only thing she has successfully done is sully the name of her husband as well as her own. She went from being literally on top of the world to being one of the most despised people on the planet in an impressively short space of time, which is no easy feat. And that is the person that Netflix is taking a gamble on. Are you all legitimately insane? At least we are safe in the knowledge that, as ever, there will be an unrivaled amount of cringeworthy events on this show, and of course, some jam. Hit like if you are not surprised that Meghan has found the time to lie to the world once again. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes, and we will see you down in the comments.